It's hot as shit out here, man. It's hot. I'm still gonna do my real talk. It's only like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's like a hot summer day. Hold on, let me turn this on. Yo, it's dead ass like a hot summer day, right? It's like 80 degrees. Right? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's so hot for me to do my live. I literally had to cool off my phone, right? I'm in my car, so that means I gotta turn the AC on. And with gas being $10,000 a gallon, to do this live, I love y'all. I'm letting you know I got a lot of love for y'all, cause it's rough out here, man. Especially for gas. You literally gotta be like a drug dealer. Just to even I'm not a drug dealer. I'm a business person, so that's not. I'm not saying me. I'm saying maybe somebody else. Not nobody. Neither one of us, unless you're a pharmacist. Let me clear that up, cause I know we live right now. Kids out there, boys and girls, men and women, everybody around the world. Don't do nothing illegal. It's not worth it. So now that we got that out the way, cause it's kind of look how my screen got just now. I wiped it off the cleaner, and I'm telling you that's how hot it is out here. My phone is sweating. The phone was like, listen, buddy, listen, stop playing, put the AC on. So I had to put the AC on because it's toasty. It's 80 degrees. It's literally it just left the 8 o'clock hour. It's 80 degrees. It's early in the morning. I was wondering, I came out, right? So I don't know who can see this, who can't see this, whoever can see this, wherever you at, shout out to you. You know what I mean? It's wonderful to be up early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? The sun is out. We just chilling. We all chilling and vibing early in the morning together. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who's out there. I don't even know who's out there this early in the morning. It's me. The birds was chirping. So I literally wanted to do this because I heard the birds chirping. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the birds because it's so wonderful to be out and amongst fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Somebody right now is like in a real stuffy place. Stuffy and upsetting, to be honest with you. It's stuffy, it's upsetting. You know what I mean? They're in there, and I hope that everybody has a great day today, even no matter where you at. Somebody got to go to work. I'm at work. I'm at work right now. This is how I do my work. I work here. I work here in this screen. Yo, man, it's crazy. Like, you wake up, you know what I'm saying? Any day you get to wake up is a beautiful day. But when you wake up on a beautiful day like today and you see this wonderful sun out here shining, gleaming and beaming, man, it feels really good to let the sun kiss your skin. Get those vitamins, those natural vitamins that you need. We popping those vitamin supplements so we can get our vitamins. Whenever you get to come outside and let the sun vitamin you. I said it. Somebody gonna steal that. But let the sun vitamin you every once in a while. I can't believe it's only a few more weeks to school. I remember when I was a kid and started like you may kick thing. School, if you went to public school, I don't know what they did to y'all in those private schools. I heard private schools they beat you with a ruler. I don't know. I didn't go to private school. I went to public school. For the last few weeks, when May kicked in, you were so excited and so happy. May got your back. No work in the classroom. You was able to chill out. The teacher be like, yo, pull the games out. The last few weeks, man, you become a Uno aficionado, right? Uno, checkers, what else we played? Um, Cards. They let us play cards. Unfortunately, that's where I learned how to do pity pat. In school, I know a lot of people don't know what that is. They like, what's pity pat? Pity pat, it starts off for fun. Starts off if you with me and you was in my class, it start off as push-ups. I bet you can't do 10 push-ups You do pity pat the game. Whoever lost, the only one person didn't get to, that's how you know psychologically we did some shit to each other. Only one person can win pity pat. Five of you could be playing. It could be, I don't care how many, you know what I'm saying, people playing. But only one person can win. So only one person doesn't do the push-ups. I mean, if you're the one person, you feel excited. You're like, yeah, you know what? I don't got to do it. You know, you might gas yourself up. It's the wrong thing to do. I tell you that because it's gambling, right? Any hand is your turn. You might gas yourself up. You see everybody get down there. They betting 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups. Somebody feel beastly. They want to do 20. They want to do 20 because they want to outdo everybody. You know, that's what I grew up in a day of competition. Nobody got a participation trophy. Apparently, right after my kindergarten class, they started giving away these participation trophies. Unfortunately, you'll see somebody in my age bracket, but they got plenty of participation trophies. You could tell by the way they act. You could tell by how their life is, right? 40-something, 50-something years old. They're like, oh yeah, you know, I live with my parents. It's one thing, yeah, I said that shit. You know what I said? Oh yeah, I live with my parents. And they 40s and 50s. And they talking about, that was a curse, you kicking your kids out. But most of the stories are, I got divorced. And then I went back home. They take their kids with them too. Grown kids. You heard what I said. They ain't in their 40s. Most of their kids is 20s, maybe late teens. Right? Take them back. They go back to mama's house. Oh, we got to break that curse of kicking our kids out. Nobody ain't kick you out. You had to leave because you was a problem. You was aggravating. You know what I'm saying? There's people living with their parents right now in peace. But there's people right now, 40, 50 years old, they was aggravating. They left. They came back. And now they back still aggravating their parents. And they got aggravating kids. Now imagine this. Imagine going back, right? Imagine you go back. Put this in your head. You heard what I said? Imagine you go back, right? You back at the house. Listen to what I'm saying to you. 40, 50-something years old. You back at the house. You bring it. You don't got no kids now, right? And you still aggravating your parents. What the fuck? Some people, they so aggravating, no BS. They never had a kid a day in their life. And they just sitting in the house aggravating the shit out their parent. You imagine that? Yo, you heard what I said? You heard what I said? Some people didn't even have a kid. They just stayed home the whole 40. The whole 40. Your dad can't walk around the house with his balls out. Ever. You know what? That's a prison sentence. You're worse than a warden. You're like the other prisoner that I have to feed. 40 years old, still in the house with their moms, 30, 40, some 50-year-olds. Like a virgin, the 40-year-old virgin, still inside their house with their parent. And all they do is cause their parent problems. Aggravation, high blood pressure. You thinking, oh, what's the food? And then I help you, mama. I help you, daddy. We going to change how we eat. Get out. Get your ass the fuck. If you got out, they how about that? If you left, if you finally took your ass out the house, get the fuck out. Things aren't that expensive. It's not. New York is expensive. No. I want to make sure we understand these words. The 5 boroughs of New York is expensive. When you hear the powers that be say New York is overcrowded, it is. I bullshit you not. If we go somewhere else, you go anywhere else in the world, go anywhere, you'll see things get a little lighter, right? And when I say that, I'm talking about the 5 boroughs. Go up to like Binghamton or something like that. You don't gotta leave the state. Go up somewhere and you'll see it gets lighter, right? Everybody's not on top of each other everywhere, right? So when you go out and you're in another place and you see somebody acting like a New Yorker, you're thirsty. That's the only thing you do to look at that person. You're thirsty. You knew I was from New York and now you want to act like a New Yorker. Some people do stuff like they'll try to get close to your car. I grew up like that. If I show you where I'm at right now, you'll see spacious parking in the streets. And this is in America. And it's not that far from New York City. Not that far. I'm not going to pan around because it ain't none of your business where I'm at. It ain't none of your business. Even if somebody try to put it in the comments, they don't know where I'm at. They lying. I ain't there. I'm where I'm at. I'm just saying, right? Right now, right, it's what you call spacious parking. It's not uptight parking everywhere you be at. Sometimes it's over there, sometimes it's over here, sometimes you get spacious parking though. Spacious parking come to those who move their car around, right? So I'm saying that because like we be talking about when we go up to like Binghamton, we go up to other parts of New York, it's spacious. The five boroughs are crazy. Five boroughs, man, five boroughs is people on top of people on top of people. Yeah. Staten Island still got a little room by the grace of God. That ain't gonna last. You know, Staten Island, you know, Queens got some space, not too much. It depends on where you at. But Staten Island is like the last spacious, you know, roomy spot, and it's still nowhere for you to live there. You know, the apartments are full. The houses are sold. They are still some sales going on, and still people. I'm not saying that. Still, real estate is happening in New York. I'm just saying, you might get a space on a block but where I'm from, Brooklyn, and then living in Manhattan, no space. Everybody, whenever you try to move your car. When you move your car, believe me, you move out, somebody moves in. You move out, somebody moves in. You been other places, the parking be there all day long. You could go where you gotta go, ride around, come back, space right there. Still the same space. And if somebody's in your spot, 9 times out of 10, it was somebody visiting and they're leaving. So you're gonna get your spot back. 100%. 100%. 95. 95%. Somebody might stay there overnight. You just never know. So 95%, right? So we look at shit like that. But you know what's the best when you actually get to come outside, right? You work from home and you get to come outside. I mean, you get to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work right now. I'm working right now. When you get to come outside, sit down for a minute, you know, you breathe it out, you get to work from right there. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm really just like warming up right now because like I want to talk about a few world events too, man. I'm seeing a lot of stuff around the world. I mean, like, it's very disheartening, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to see like a lot of stuff going on out there in the world, man. It's really sad. Like when we looking at the stuff that's going on like over there in South Africa, you know, my heart bleeds for all people all around the world. And I really wanted to make sure, at least I don't know if anybody else is saying anything that you know, anybody care about. I don't even know if people gonna care about what I'm saying right now. But it's terrible to see what's going on right now in South Africa with the people, with the brothers and sisters out there. But it's terrible when you see that anywhere, man. You see it wherever you at. New York, Maryland, you know, California, Illinois. Black people got to stop doing stuff to black people, man. It's terrible when you see somebody that look like you continuously do something that just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's terrible when you see that. It's terrible when you become that. Is when you know, I do real estate right now, and people be like, oh, you know, it'd be funny like when you go to like other states and you sitting down and you kicking it with people and you hear people say the word gentrification, and the person that says gentrification is like this black person. I'll be like, oh, they're gentrifying our neighborhood, and they're gentrifying our neighborhood. They're gentrifying our neighborhood. That's the only thing they can say. They don't got nothing else. The whole speech is they're gentrifying our neighborhood, and this has to stop. You know, it's funny to me because like those are the people who you clearly see They watch the others, right? So they're watching the others, and what they see is somebody negatively talking about themselves, right? Because you'll say something like, they're gentrifying the neighborhood. Yeah, I said that again. They're gentrifying the neighborhood. I said it one more time, right? Because a lot of people, I don't think they know what that means, right? When gentrification comes up in Boys in the Hood, it's a movie. Watch it. That part when Lawrence Fishburne, he's explaining to Ice Cube and Cuba Gooding what gentrification is. He goes, it's a real estate sign, and they're saying they're bringing a community. It's all this other stuff. It's a part in the movie. That's where a lot of black people even got the understanding for gentrification. That's where a lot of people got their education for that word, right?